you doing? Welcome to another video, and as always, make sure you hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, and if you're not a resident of Chi-Town yet, make sure you subscribe. And as always, sincerely, thank you for sitting at my table. There was something amazing that happened last night, and that was season 2 episode 1 of The Last of Us that premiered on HBO Max, and it was utterly amazing. The episode, to me, in my opinion, obviously a lot of people are still gonna have problems with The Last of Us show, for the simple fact that a lot of people, and I'm not gonna say a lot of people, I believe it was split, a lot of people did not like the story, but a lot of people who sympathize with Abby really loved the story, and I'm one of those people. And the episode last night that was recreated in live action was amazing. That scene at the bar, which was the most iconic part of the game, I believe it was the most iconic part because it revealed a lot as to what's going to transpire in the story. That saying that Dina said to Ellie that they're not looking at me, they're probably looking at you. And Ellie basically rebutted and said, I'm not a threat whatsoever. But Dina said they should be terrified of you. And there was a lot of reason as to why that was so important, because Ellie's growth in battle, everything she has learned, has made her a very formidable opponent, a very dangerous adversary. And that saying, what Dina said to her, basically was related to that. It was related to that. And obviously in the game, in a lot of trailers, and also in the introduction to this new season, they showed Abby a lot of times after Dina said that to Ellie, because it also correlates to Abby as well, because she's also dangerous. She's also very formidable. And that scene at the bar was just so freaking iconic. It was just amazing, and I'm so happy that they did it so well. Bella Ramsey as Ellie is knocking it out of the park, and obviously Pedro Pascal as Joel doesn't need any introduction whatsoever. I'm gonna say this: I was really worried about Isabella Merced as Dina, but damn, was she amazing as well. She just took the spotlight at the bar. She was just like Dina in the video game. She just took the spotlight. She was amazing. Her portrayal as Dina was amazing. The delivery and the lines was amazing. And when that guy basically insulted them by calling them a dyke, and Joe came in and basically pushed the guy and to defend Ellie and Dina, of course, and Ellie came out and said, I don't need your fucking help. The hurt in Joel's eyes was so riveting. I mean, you felt it. It was just, you just felt it. It was impactful. I mean, Joe Pascal just delivered it in a way that will resonate with me. Being a player of the game, he just delivered it so well. And what I'm gonna say about Pascal and Bella Ramsey, and as well as Isabella Merced, they are showing that the portrayal of the character doesn't mean the appearance. You don't have to exactly look like the characters that you're portraying to deliver. As long as your acting is top notch, that's all that matters, because the acting last night was amazing. Pedro Pascal, I felt every single moment when he was explaining the hurt that Ellie was causing him. It was just amazing. Even when he was sitting down with the psychiatrist, and the psychiatrist knew that he was lying. She knew he was lying. She knew he was hiding something, but he did not want to tell her as to why, the real reason as to Ellie may be upset with him. But she knew he was hiding something, and she admitted to him that she hated him for the simple fact that she killed her husband. He killed her husband. Obviously, he had to, because the husband got infected. But the fact that Joe, in the end, admitted to her that she's angry because I saved her. He didn't get into detail at all as to how, why, where, etc. But he said to her that he saved her, and the pain in his eyes, once again, when he said that line, was so impactful. Pedro Pascal is just delivering an freaking Oscar nominated performance as Joe. Period. And the thing about the acting he's portraying as Joe is going to cause people to even hate Ellie even more and hate Abby even more, because the acting is so top notch. And this is what great acting is supposed to make you feel. It's supposed to make you hate or love a certain character, because they're delivering on the acting. This is what they want us to feel. They want us to feel some sort of feelings towards these characters, whether it's love, hate, whatever the case may be. Whatever you're feeling is what they're delivering on. I mean, and last night, Merced, Bella Ramsey, and Pedro Pascal has delivered on every single cylinder. Obviously, there's a lot of things also in the episode that changed a bit. Obviously, this is going to be a little bit spoiler for people who didn't watch the episode. I recommend that I should have said this in the beginning. I recommend that you don't watch the rest of this video if you didn't watch the episode last night. But obviously, afterwards, after the party was over, after they were leaving the bar, etc., the Vines was coming out of the pipe signaling basically that something epic is going to happen probably in the next episode. Basically signaling a horde is coming, because obviously those Vines basically sent a signal to the runners or whatever that, you know, that there's nearby prey. You know what I mean? So obviously they're gonna attack the town, and we all seen the scene when the horde was attacking the town. What I also want to talk about is the scene when Ellie and Dina went on the scavenger hunt. That was amazing, because the introduction to the stalker was so good. The introduction to the stalker was so amazingly done. The only thing I didn't like is when Ellie attacked the one of the runners. No, it was the clicker she attacked. The way she attacked the clicker and killed the clicker was not professional enough for me, because in a video game, Ellie is a beast. You know what I mean? In part 2, she knows how to kill. She's very efficient and does it very quietly, because she knows any sound will signal to the others. But the way she did it in the show, I wasn't impressed at all. I hope they get it down packed later on, because the way she killed the clicker in the show, she jumped on his back and she was attacking it like a wild animal. It was just so poorly done to me. That scene was poorly done to me. It should have been done the way she did it in the game, because she learned a lot of things. She's been training to be an efficient killer. And that scene when she jumped on the clicker's back and killed it, the way she killed it was not impressive whatsoever. So hopefully Ellie, aka Bella Ramsey, gets it down packed as the show progresses, because that was very disappointing. But the way she handled the stalker, despite the fact that she was almost outdone by the stalker, because spoiler alert, once again, she did get bitten by the stalker. And once again, it showed that, what the hell, Ellie, what did you learn? You know what I mean? Because the way you took down the clicker wasn't impressive, and now you had a real hard time against one stalker, which was not impressive whatsoever. And Dana did not know she got bitten. A lot of people I see online are stating that Dina knew she got bitten. No, Dina did not know she got bitten, because she would have had so many questions. But that scene when she actually used the knife to make the bite mark not recognizable, because obviously she has to make the bite mark not recognizable. She has to make it look like another type of wound to hide the fact that she got bitten, was also nicely well done. But that scene was really good. To me, it was very unfortunate that Abby appeared in the end of the episode. She appeared in the end of the episode for about, I would say a minute, because her and the gang appeared, and it was really good to see. And she looks really good as Abby. The actor looks really good as Abby. And I mean, she looks very, very mad. I mean, she looks really mean. And unfortunately, she's coming for Joe, and Joe's demise is going to come real soon. And I think episode 2 and 3 is going to bring this show, when it comes to the audience online, is going to bring it to the that's when it's going to hit the climax, because that's when it's going to show who's going to stick with the show and who's not going to stick with the show. And it would be very disappointing to see how many people do not stick with the show, for the simple fact that they do hate the fact that Joe came to an unfortunate end. And I really hope that people try to open up their understanding to how crazy and chaotic the story is, but how very, very impactful it is and why it was needed. Because, like I always say, the only thing that was not done well with the story is the introduction to Abby, which could have made a lot of people sympathize with her more. That was the only thing, to me, that was done wrong. But I'm not sure if the show is going to do it as well, because it seems like the show is going exactly according to how the game did it. So I hope something changes to make people really sympathize with Abby more. I hope that is done. I'm not sure if it's going to be done in the second episode or third episode, but I'm assuming it's going to be done in the third episode, because the second episode, a lot of things happen. Obviously, they're going to have to infiltrate, etc. And they don't actually infiltrate the town. They happen to be fortunate enough to bump into Joe. And that's neither here nor there. I'm not going to reveal that until the second episode shows, and that's when I'll talk about it. But for those who played the game, you know what went down. But anyway, I would love to hear you guys' opinion about this episode. I would really like to see your comments down below. Did you watch it? Are you even going to give this season a chance? Or are you halfway? Are you like trying to give it a chance, but you're not there yet? No matter what, make sure you make your opinion known down in the comment section down below. Because to me, I'm going to stick with the show. I'm going to have a reaction to every single episode every week on Monday. So make sure you tune to that. This is Black Shy Guy. And as always, thank you for sitting at my table. Big ups to freaking Isabella Merced for the outstanding performance. To Pedro Pascal as Joe, outstanding performance. And Bella Ramsey too. She's knocking it out of the park. But I just hope her battle tactics are a little bit more fluent the next time around. That's all I'm gonna say. This is Black Shy Guy. I'm out of here. Peace.
Dunking and hitting jumpers, kept Marvin Rich with him. Leo Rose like, why you dump us? Saturday's deposit, chasing SunTrust. Word to Donald that no one will ever trump us. About to put that in my bio.